somewhere right now, a person is getting fired, not because they were lazy, not because they were late, but because a machine learned their entire job in 3 days. This isn't a sci-fi movie. There's no Terminator, no red eyes, no robot army. The AI taking your job looks exactly like a loading screen. In 2023, Goldman Sachs published a report that shook Wall Street. 300 million jobs gone. Potentially, within the next decade. Let that number breathe for a second. 300 million. And the crazy part? It already started. Quietly. While you were scrolling Instagram watching some guy on a rented Lamborghini tell you to invest in yourself. Let's go back. Way back. Because this isn't the first time humans panicked about machines stealing their jobs, and what happened last time is exactly why you should be paying attention this time. England. A group of textile workers called the Luddites smashed factory machines with hammers. They weren't crazy. They were terrified. Sound familiar? The Industrial Revolution did kill those jobs. Every single one. But here's what no history teacher told you. It also created 10 times more jobs than it destroyed. The question is, will AI do the same? Plus nobody knows. And that's the most honest thing anyone can tell you. But here's what we do know. The companies aren't waiting for an answer. IBM announced it would stop hiring for roles that AI could replace. That's 7,800 jobs. Gone. Not outsourced. Not restructured. Just deleted. Like a file nobody needed anymore. And IBM was just the beginning. Because while IBM made headlines, hundreds of other companies did the same thing. Quietly. No press release. No announcement. Just fewer people on Monday morning. Let's talk about the jobs that disappeared first. Because it wasn't the ones you expected. It wasn't the dangerous jobs. It wasn't the dirty jobs. It was the safe ones, the comfortable ones, the ones people went to college for. Take journalism. In 2014, the Associated Press started using AI to write financial news articles. Thousands of articles per quarter, written by a machine, faster than any human, with 0 coffee breaks. The AP didn't fire those journalists because they were bad writers. They fired them because the machine was cheaper. And in business, cheaper always wins. Robert Kiyosaki said it best. The poor work for money. Money works for the rich. Now add AI to that equation. Then came the lawyers. Wait. Actually, let's enjoy this one for a second. Because if there's one profession most people wouldn't mind seeing automated, it might be lawyers. I'm kidding. Mostly. In 2023, a startup called Harvey AI raised millions to automate legal research and contract review. Tasks that used to take junior lawyers weeks, done in minutes. Law firms loved it. Junior lawyers? Not so much. And then, the artists, the creators, the people who thought, at least AI can't replace human creativity. Oh no. In 2022, an AI-generated artwork won first place at the Colorado State Fair art competition. A human didn't enter it to win. He entered it to prove a point. And the art world completely lost its mind. But here's where it gets personal. Here's where this stops being someone else's problem. Because the next wave isn't coming for artists or lawyers or journalists. It's coming for the person watching this right now. McKinsey Global Institute studied 800 occupations. They found that 60% of all jobs have at least 30% of their tasks automatable right now. Not in the future. Right now. With tools that already exist, that you can download tonight. And the tools aren't hidden in some secret Silicon Valley lab. They're free. They're on your phone. They have friendly names like Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot. Cute names. For something that is absolutely not cute. Let me tell you about Keanu, not the actor, a real person. A 34-year-old graphic designer from Ohio who built his entire career over 12 years. 12 years of learning, of late nights, of building a portfolio that made clients cry in a good way. In January 2024, 3 of his biggest clients emailed him within the same week. They weren't unhappy with his work. They said his work was beautiful, but they'd found something faster, something cheaper, something that didn't invoice them. Keanu's story isn't rare. It's Tuesday. It's happening to writers, coders, translators, voice actors, video editors, entire creative industries being quietly hollowed out, while the Telegram scam gurus are busy selling you a passive income blueprint for $997. But before you panic, and I see you already panicking, let's look at what history actually teaches us. Because every great technological disruption has a pattern, and once you see the pattern, everything changes. The most common job in America was agricultural work. 40% of all workers were farmers. Then came mechanized farming, tractors, harvesters, and within 50 years, that number dropped to 2%. 2%. Did 38% of Americans starve? Did civilization collapse? Did people start living in caves? No. They moved into factories, then offices, then Silicon Valley. Humans adapted. They always do. The question is, how fast can you adapt? Here's the lesson from every disruption in history, and I mean every single one. The people who survive aren't the smartest. They're not the most talented. They're the ones who moved first. Think about Blockbuster. In 2000, Netflix offered to sell itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster laughed them out of the room. Literally. The executives laughed. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. Netflix is now worth $280 billion. Blockbuster didn't fail because they were stupid. They failed because they were comfortable. Comfort is the most expensive thing you will ever own. And right now, AI is making a lot of people very uncomfortable, which means it's working exactly as it should. So what jobs is AI actually killing right now? Not theoretically, not in 10 years. Right now, in 2024, in real companies, with real people being handed real termination letters. We made a list, and it's going to make you uncomfortable. Customer service. Let's start there. Because if you've ever called a company and spent 45 minutes on hold listening to elevator music, you already know humans weren't exactly crushing it in this department anyway. In 2023, Klarna, the Swedish payments giant, replaced 700 customer service agents with a single AI chatbot. That chatbot now handles 2/3 of all customer chats, and Klarna says it's doing the work of 700 humans at a fraction of the cost. 700 people, one chatbot. But here's what Klarna quietly admitted afterward. Customer satisfaction actually went up. Response times dropped. Problems got solved faster. The humans weren't just replaced. In some metrics, they were outperformed. That's the part that keeps executives up at night, for very different reasons than it keeps employees up at night. Then there's coding, the one career every parent told their kid to pursue for the last 15 years. Learn to code, they said. Robots can't do that, they said. Well, about that, GitHub Copilot, Microsoft's AI coding assistant, now writes up to 46% of the code on its platform. Nearly half. And a Stanford study found developers using AI code tools finish tasks 55% faster. Which sounds great, until you realize companies need 55% fewer developers to do the same work.